Hello everyone, today I'm going to be reviewing another Dollhouse box I forgot to pick up. Hold on. Alright, so today we're going to be reviewing Sabbatha Blood. I was just perusing the internet, you know, nothing crazy. And then I saw a listing of a Sabbatha Blood. I think it was... Where the fuck did I buy her? I don't remember. It's not important where I got her from. But I was on like... it wasn't eBay, it wasn't Mercari, it was like one of those other like random sites that people don't usually use. And I was just looking like at Living Dead doll listings, not even like for anything in specific, just like Living Dead dolls in general. And I saw a Sabbatha for like $70 something. I was like, Living Dead dolls are so weird because a lot of the time they'll be going for like hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Like a Sabbatha I've seen fetch like $300. And then I've also seen Sabbatha sell for like $25, like complete and everything. Not even like in a raggedy condition, just because like the person didn't really care what they were selling, or maybe they didn't know what they were selling, or they didn't take time to research the full extent they could get for it. But I've seen like Mercari listings of like crazy Living Dead dolls like Maggot and Toxic Molly and like Frozen Charlotte, like ones that people really want, sell for like $20, $30, $40, nothing crazy, you know. This Sabbatha, I admittedly did pay like $70 something for her, and so, you know, it wasn't the best deal because I have seen her go for like $40, $25, and even most recently $18. I saw one sell on Mercari for $18, complete and everything. So here is her box. I can't be certain if this is her actual box or not because I only have these pieces of it. As you can see, it's very scuffed. The tissue is torn. There is no front piece or lid or chipboard, and there was no certificate in the back, but she was strapped in there, so it leads me to believe it was hers. Also, now that I'm picking her up, I just realized there's an addition I made to her that is not part of her. So before we start, that little cross pendant does not come with the Sabbatha. I put that on her just because the bracelet I made for my Ezekiel, which I believe I showed off in the Wolfgang video, but I'll show it again here. I made this cute little bracelet for my Ezekiel doll because he's my little favorite baby that I own in my entire life. And it's just a basic, you know, red and black bracelet with the cross charm. And so when I made that, I went back to Michael's to get materials to make myself a matching one. As you can see, they're slightly different from each other, but it's the idea is there. And as you can see, I also got more materials because while I was in the bead section, I saw these really cute beads, and I was like, I could make bracelets out of, you know, other things too. So I got these little cubic beads and also these little star beads and like made them into a bracelet. And then I got these like moon looking beads, and it's hard to see in this lighting, but these like blue beads are like kind of earths, I guess. So I put the moons and the earths together to make this like spacey bracelet. And then last but not least, there is these really cool like black with like this, I don't even know what it is, it's like chromatic element to it. It's like bluish, purple, greenish, and it's like really cool. And so I put a little moon charm on it. And so when I was getting materials, I bought this cross charm thinking I was gonna put it on this black and white bracelet, but I didn't like how it looked, so didn't end up happening. And so I just had this cross charm for no reason, and I was like, let me just hook it onto Sabbatha. And so now she has it because you know, I rebuke her in the name of the Lord. Anyways, here's Sabbatha Blood. She has very nice hair quality. I can't be certain what it is. It might be nylon, I think. Anyways, yes, she has a beautiful red long haircut. As you can see, it's kind of choppy. But her bangs are nice and wispy. It's very soft. It's not tangled in the slightest. It doesn't feel frizzy or puffy. It's a very nice hair. And as you can see, she has a very cool tone skin tone. It looks very gray on camera, but in person it has more cool blue hints to it. As you can see, she has black or gray, dark gray scleras with red irises and black snake-like pupils. She has 3 lashes on either side to give her a little bit of femininity, downturned black eyebrows, and a lot of like shadowing around her eye in a black. She rocks a black lip, and she has 2 streaks of blood dripping down her chin all the way to the base of her neck. It doesn't continue on the torso. And she has little splatters at the corners of her mouth. If we're looking at her outfit, she has on this cute little black dress with a pleated black skirt. The jacket is removable. And here's what the dress looks like underneath. It just has these two cute little sleeves. Hold on, I'm doing her jacket back up. Oh, I low-key fucked it. It's hard to get it aligned, that's why. Because I want it to be aligned properly. Okay, I got it. So here is her little jacket. As you can see, it stops at the bust, so it's actually kind of a short jacket, and if she wasn't wearing the dress, it might look really awkward depending on what she's wearing. But it is this little blazer. It has a little puff sleeve. It's just a slight puff. It's nothing too crazy. But yeah, she has this cute little puff sleeve. Goes down all the way to her wrists where it ends in a cuff. And if we look at the back, you can see it. Well, if you look at the collar, you can see there's like something happening there, and it's because it goes all the way to the back in that kind of like schoolgirl, sorry, her hair. In kind of that like schoolgirl, like square flap. I'm not sure what the real term for it is. I'm sure there is one, but I don't know what that would be. But yeah, you see it usually in like sailor style schoolgirl uniforms. And I believe I was told by my friend that this doll was heavily inspired by Sailor Mars from Sailor Moon. I'm not sure how plausible that is, but yes, at the front you can see it closes with this cute little red ribbon, and underneath I've placed this cute little cross charm because once again I rebuke her in the name of the Lord. Because she's a vampire. Obviously I don't. I love her. She's so cute. But I just think it's funny to put a cross on a demonic looking doll like this. She's just like living her life and she loves Jesus, you know? Whatever. She has red painted underwear, and she has red stockings that go up to her knees, and she has cute little Mary Jane shoes. So yes, this is my first Series 19. My favorite Series 19 is actually Orchid, because she has really cute little ringlets, and you know, they're ginger, and she has bangs, and she has a cute little purple frilly dress. But I also really do like Sabbatha, which is why I bought her, and I know she usually goes for quite a bit more than I paid for her, so I had to snatch up the deal in case I regretted it forever. And maybe I regret it because, like I said, I saw one sell for $18 not too long ago on Mercari, complete and everything. So you know, the prices of living dead dolls tend to fluctuate. There's people who sell them for nothing and people who sell them for everything. So if you wait long enough, I'm sure you can catch the one you want on a good deal, because sometimes you really do have to cough up an arm and a leg for a living dead, especially depending if you want one of like the more popular characters like a Series 19. But every so often, living dead doll collectors catch a break because they tend to pop up cheap. Even the craziest characters that go for like insane prices, like Maggot, I've seen her sell for like 40 before in my face, and then me and my friend are like, oh my god, she just sold for $40 and we didn't buy it. And then they added comments on Mercari recently, so you could actually like look at the comments and people being like, damn, I would have paid more for it. Damn, this person really got my dream doll. I would pay so much. I feel like that's kind of malicious though, because I feel like those comments are so the seller looks at it and be like, do I relist this for a higher price? But I don't see it get relisted after those comments, so maybe they were just looking to get rid of it, or maybe they were trying to sell it for a decent price and not be a scalper. I don't know. Are these dolls worth the high prices? In some cases, yes. Like, I feel like, you know, there's a lot of limited ones that I think deserve a high price, and there's a lot of ones that are very popular, like Sabbatha, who should be like probably $100, but there are some like in abundance. Like, I've seen variant Frozen Charlottes that are like $500, but you know, there's so many listings of variant Frozen Charlottes for $500. It's like, is she really worth $500, or are people just like copying and be like, oh, people listed her for $500, so we're all gonna sell her for $500? Because that's what I think it is, because it doesn't look like those listings are getting bought up. And if you look at the sold listings, it's like less. It's way less. And I personally bought my variant Frozen Charlotte for $150. $150? Yeah, that was the one that was $150. I get confused because I bought them like all around the same time. So this one was around $75 with shipping and everything. It was almost like $100, almost, not quite, almost. But yes, here is my Sabbatha. I'm very happy to own her. She's very pretty. This isn't necessarily one of my favorite Living Dead dolls, despite me having paid a lot for her. I tend to like the boy ones a little bit more. I'm not sure why. I just think the boy ones tend to be cuter. But this one's also very, very pretty, and I do hope to get the rest of Series 19 in the future, especially Orchid and Heyman. Oh, I really like those two a lot. Yeah, I think my ranking would go Orchid, Heyman, Sabbatha, Sanguis, Agana. It took me a minute to get on Agana. I didn't always like Agana, but nowadays I like her. She's alright. But I wouldn't pay an arm and a leg for her. But Agana's one of the ones I see like listed for 40 pretty often. This one is like when you have to catch her, like, cause she'll get listed for 40 like once in a blue moon, and then you gotta like swipe it up because everyone's looking for her, you know. But Agana I've seen linger on the internet for $40 for a few days before someone snatches her up. So as long as you have a good eye for what you want to purchase, I think you'll find it. But yes, here's my Sabbatha. Sorry, I tend to talk a lot about the things I like. So that's what these videos are for, though. You're not required to stick around if you get bored, but I appreciate it if you do. But yes, that's all I have to say about Sabbatha. Thank you for watching my video. Do you like Sabbatha? Do you like Series 19? Let me know. And I do rebuke her in the name of the Lord. Thank you to everybody for being a child of God. And I hope if you're watching my channel, you're not a child of God, you go to church, because... Also, I hope you understand that I'm kind of bluffing right now. Like, I'm not being dead-ass fucking serious. I just really like... I really like to throw the idea of religiousness like out into the air just for fun, for kicks and giggles. It's just fun to be like, I love Jesus. I don't know. It just is. That's pretty much it. Yeah, look at that. Okay, that's enough. Let me shut the fuck up. Thank you so much for watching. Ta-ta, farewell, au revoir, and goodbye.